We're grassroots. This is grassroots. And we have Matt Mulhern, who could not be here tonight. Mitchell Green.
Yeah.
Melissa Leo. You guys can clap. Yeah. Celia Weston. The lovely Celia Weston. David Rashi. Sledgehammer. Tony Lobianco. This guy is awesome. This is Hollywood class. You don't get that anymore. Please vote for Miss Connie Stevens for Secretary Treasurer. Connie's a beautiful person. I don't know who this guy is, but he can... And of course, for president, the next president, Anne-Marie Johnson. Anne-Marie Johnson. Anne-Marie Johnson. Anne-Marie Johnson.
I am the most qualified for this job. I am the most qualified for this job. My opponents think this is a game. One of my opponents, Seymour Casal, calls it a game. This is not a game. My other opponent, Ken Howard, refuses to debate me. I've set up a debate that can be streamed nationally, and he's refused to participate. Now, what does that tell you? Is that a leader who is fearful of the members? I'm ready today to guide us into the future. You don't have to sit down and explain the contracts to me. You don't have to sit down and explain elections and policy and the history of the Screen Actors Guild. I'm ready today to do it, but I can't do it by myself. I need your help. I need your support. Please support everyone you see behind me, because these are phenomenal individuals who are sacrificing their family time, their careers, and their lives to do something for all of us. So spread the word. Spread the money. This election is very expensive. We all need your help, and I really need your help to be the next president of the Screen Actors Guild. And on a personal note, if elected, I'll be the first African American to hold that position for 75 years.
I'm so thrilled that for the first time in my experience in the governance of this union, there were candiddates running New York who really stand a chance of winning, who will have an open mind, an open heart, and vote their hearts. It hasn't been the case since I've been on the board of this union, been president of this union. And I'm also running for the board this year in Los Angeles, just in case you have any friends in Los Angeles. Ask them for their support on my behalf. Some things have been set up here that I just want to touch on briefly. Number one, what Mitchell just said, there's nobody that I know, no actor that I know on our board who doesn't want to see all actors in one union. This is no less than a pitched, fierce battle for the soul of the Screen Actors Guild, the future of the Screen Actors Guild, and the future of the acting profession. My brother was president of Warner Brothers Pictures, my late brother, a great man. He said to me, Alan, you want to be a union, stand up and be a union, otherwise we roll right over you. There are those of us who believe that, who know that if you don't stand up strong against these corporations, they will steal your underwear, if they can. And we believe, Anne-Marie and I, and the people that I've been running with for the last several years, we have to represent all the members, all 120,000 of them. Background performers, stunt performers, singers, dancers, big stars, all of us. However, there are people in the governance of our union who don't want that to be the way we do business. If you haven't worked, you don't vote. So anyway, please win this election. Please get onto the board and keep your eyes and your ears open, your hearts open, and you will see that not all is what it seems.
I think that what we need to know in 2011 is exactly what this contract will mean to us in terms of dollars. How much will we lose? How much will we get? Can we make a living? Will this turn into a hobby? Because sometimes when I go to jobs, I get my paycheck and I think, this is a hobby. You know, and it's all very funny, except that I have children and I have a house, and there is no reason why all of us should participate in the great amounts of money that are coming in. It's important that we all know what's going on. I also don't understand, I'm starting to understand what the New York, Hollywood antipathy, the difficulties between the two coasts is, but I don't really care because I don't agree with it and I don't think it helps anything. So I think we need just to forget that, whatever it was or is, and move forward. And that's what I would like to do if I'm elected.
You cannot negotiate without having something in your power to negotiate with. The fear of the producers who have understood and understand rightly so that many of you want to work and have a living to make, and also know the weakness what that brings on, because nobody wants to strike. However, them knowing that and dividing the union is a tremendous bullet in their arsenal.
I recognize that the current state we're in now, if something isn't done in this very next contract, it's not the contract after or the one after that, it's this contract coming up, we will not be able to afford to be actors. And what I mean by that is, you know, it took me a lot of years to get to the point where I don't have to work a regular job. Now, I've done every kind of job there is while I was pursuing my career. And to reach the point where I don't have to work when I wake up when I want to wake up, when I'm my own boss, to go back to a place involuntarily, you know, because my fellow members voted for something they didn't understand. So I felt now was the time for me to come back, not just for myself, but for everyone else who wants to be able to earn a living as a professional actor and not do a side job, just, you know, focus on their craft.
I just want to say, you know, that I'm really grateful to be in the company of such strong fighters. I'm a media activist myself as well as an artist, and I'm just constantly inspired by people who are willing to stand up for what is true and right. And I totally agree with a lot of the messages that were put out today that, you know, you are going up against a huge machine. You are going up against what sometimes is the majority, you know, mindset. And it does require that you have no fear. It requires that you stand strong. So I'm going to do this song that I wrote called No Fear.
Okay.
Waves crashing all around me, stormy waters trying to drown me. Take me under, far away from my home. No refuge as far as I can see. Can't swim to safety, I'm afloat on the unknown. I'm no longer blind, I can see just fine. I know where I'm going and what I have to do. Even though it's like poison, they will never silence me, 'cause I have no fear, as long as the truth is here.
I'm going to mention our website, so please forward it to your friends, make it go viral. Solidarity and Gains,
Yeah.
Gains now, solidarityandgainsnow.org.